All right, so you want to create blog articles super fast, which is why you're here. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, how to create amazing blog articles really fast in just minutes, but also create blog articles that are actually exceptional, actually really good, that will help you rank your website better, that will help you get a lot more traffic and ultimately a lot more clients or a lot more sales, and it'll help you outrank your competition. So I'm going to use a couple of tools today that I'm going to walk you through this process of getting the actual blog ideas, the titles, based on information on your competitors, so we can outrank them, and then we're going to put those into amazing blog articles and automatically post them to your website or to your social media. I'm going to show you how to do all of that. So the first thing is coming up with the ideas. You need blog articles that people are actually searching for the information that you're putting out there, because you're going to put out quality blog articles. But if it's something that people aren't looking for, then it really doesn't matter. So we want to make sure that it's something that people are looking for. So not only can you get that traffic to your website, you can get those clients or those bookings or those sales. So that's really key. So how do we come up with and find the information that we need to create the blog articles first? Well, you can use a couple of different resources. There's Ahrefs, which has free tools, free SEO tools, which you can search for some keywords and you can base your articles around keywords. Or you can use Chatgpt, and I have a prompt that I'm going to give you that's amazing to come up with some ideas as well. But I'm going to show you, this is Ahrefs. We would just go in here and let's just say our industry is insurance. You can get a little bit more specific if you sell specific insurance, but we're just going to stay a little broad, and we're going to find keywords and just see. This could give us some ideas that we can again put into our other tool, our blog generator tool, which I'm going to show you, which is Arvo, which is going to really button this whole thing up and make this whole thing kind of mind-blowing for you. So we can see here, we could do car insurance, progressive insurance, car insurance quotes. So a lot of this is very, very competitive. Sometimes you'll come in here and see easy, which will mean that it's easier to rank for this. So I don't know if I would use any of these because they're pretty broad, and the free version only has so many. You can't see any of this information, but it could still give you good ideas. So you could start here. Some industries are better than others as far as the information that you're going to get here. But we're going to stick with insurance. So you can use Ahrefs to get some ideas. The main tool that I like to use to get ideas, at least, and you may already have ideas based on past information, is Chatgpt. So I'm going to use Chatgpt for this, and I already have a prompt here that you guys can copy. But this prompt really will give you amazing information. So it basically says that you're an expert SEO strategist and content marketer. Analyze the following industry. Again, we're going to put insurance. If we want to be specific here, we should, just like Ahrefs, that will help give you even more beneficial information, more useful information. But even with this broad term of insurance, it gives us really good information. So basically what I'm asking it to do is give me the top long tail keywords that the top competitors rank for. I'm asking it to give me the most SEO optimized content the top ranked competition has. So we're going to basically use the top ranking content and maybe use it for our stuff as well. Content gaps or missed opportunities, and then recommendations for outranking the top competitors in this industry, including suggested blog or landing page ideas. So this is the full prompt, which you guys can take a screenshot and copy and paste this in. It's an amazing prompt, and you're going to see how well this thing works. So basically, it's giving me the top long tail keywords competitors rank for. So we could use these keywords and create blog articles, which is probably going to be the number one priority if I'm in this industry, is creating blog articles for all of these keywords, because these are bringing in a lot of search volume for the competition. So it's always a good place to start. What insurance companies cover rebuilt titles? How long does an insurance company have to investigate a claim? This is what people are searching for. I mean, this is going to be evergreen too. So we can use this information. Then it's going to give me top optimized competitor content. So it's giving me some of the top competitors. This may or may not be relevant to you. If you want to do the specific location in this prompt, that could probably help make this a little bit less broad, like insurance in blank area could probably help kind of refine this a little bit better. But either way, we're not really using it for the top competitors. We're using it more for blog ideas. And then content gaps and opportunities. So unrepresented topics. This is something that you could stand out in the marketplace. Insurance for gig economy workers, climate change impact on insurance premiums. So I can create blog articles for all of these as well to basically set myself apart from the competition. So that's why I love this prompt so much, because it gives you such a diverse way to kind of attack the competition. And then strategic recommendations to outrank competitors. So again, more blog posts here to start outranking them, landing pages, keyword ideas. Again, we can create blog articles for all of these keywords, which I would do. So this is going to button everything up and make this really kind of mind-blowing. Now we have the information that we need to create the blog articles. Now we're going to use the tool Arvo to actually create these SEO optimized blog articles. We don't have to write these things. And I don't want to use Chatgpt to write the blog articles because it's not going to be SEO optimized. I'm going to have to tweak the heck out of it to make it SEO optimized. I want a tool that creates these blog articles that's automatically SEO optimized that I can then just share on my website or on social media. I don't have to do anything else to them. And that's where Arvo comes in to play. So I'm going to just do the top one here. How long does insurance companies take to investigate a claim? I'm going to go to Arvo, and you can generate articles, SEO articles, YouTube to blog posts, Amazon reviews. So this thing is amazing. They're always adding new stuff. There's a link below if you guys want to try this thing out. So I'm going to go SEO article, and I'm going to type in the name. How long does an insurance company have to investigate a claim? And then it has like keywords that we can do to target as well. So I'm just going to do some of the same keywords. I'm going to do insurance claims. Let me just do them. I'm going to keep it simple. Insurance claims. I can add multiple keywords in here if I want to. So I'm going to just add these keywords and the title, and then it's going to create the framework for my input. And then I'm just going to go here and hit generate the article. And then it's going to generate this article based on however I have the preset. So out of the box, it's going to generate an amazing article. You can actually refine this a little bit more. So if you go in here and we do view preferences, we can change a lot of these preferences to be more specific to what you want. The tone of voice, target country, point of view, formalities. We can have it basically input a knowledge base if we have documentation or information that we want it to use to pull from. Keywords, we can add tables, graphs, quotes. We can add a call to action, which is great. Book now, buy now, book a consultation, something like that. We can have it include AI generated images or our own images or stock images. We can have it include a relevant YouTube video. So you can set all this stuff up before you generate the article, or you can just run with it out of the box. And it's, you don't have to get that technical if you don't want to, but you can get a little bit more technical and tweak this thing however you want to tweak it before it generates the article. So let's check out the article it generated for how long does an insurance company have to investigate a claim. We're going to hit view, and here is the article. I would probably just change obviously the punctuation of this, which you can edit this in. You can have AI edit this, or you can edit it yourself, which is great. I'll show you that. But it creates a table of contents. It creates images with alt text behind the scenes, everything you need to have an SEO optimized article. You can see it's very visually appealing. It includes internal links, external links, which you can control if you want, or you can just let it do it. It'll do it itself. You don't have to control that. You can include your sitemap, which it'll automatically pull from to do the internal links, which is really cool. Again, more pictures, very visually appealing, lots of structure in here. Again, more links, external links. And here is your article. And I could publish this directly to my integration, my website. So Wix, WordPress, you can have it connected to your website and just boom, publish it, it'll go. Or you can publish it directly to your social media as well, automatically. So this is the article. Now, if I want to tweak this a little bit, I can go into the actual article and edit with AI. And this is really, really cool too. So I can actually manually update this. I should have used the correct punctuation when I was putting it in, because it's going to use the exact same title you put in, but I can change this punctuation. You can have it rewrite sections of this. So you can ask AI to rewrite this. If I want it to make it longer, make it shorter, simplify, make a list, make a table, or I can just click into it and rewrite what I want to rewrite. So yeah, very, very user-friendly, very easy to use. And with the AI integration, you can easily and quickly rewrite stuff. Again, if I wanted to post this how it is directly to my website, just hit publish article, and then boom, off it goes. So you can see in minutes, I can create lots of articles very fast based on actionable information that I just pull from Chatgpt. So I would just basically go back, get the next one, do an article, what insurance companies cover rebuilt titles, or one of these other ones, and I can just go boom, boom, boom. There's 3 articles in just a couple of minutes, 3 minutes or less, that I have that I could then share to my website, which will automatically be evergreen, and people are going to be finding those articles, coming to my insurance company and searching for the information that I have. And then obviously, if I'm creating that value, that know, like, and trust, they're going to be more apt to book me for a consultation, buy my services, because I'm getting them the specific information that they're looking for. And it's legitimate, very good information that I didn't have to spend a ton of time writing, that I had this whole thing do for me. And then I could set this up to automatically produce articles daily, weekly, monthly, whatever I wanted to do within Arvo. You can set up the auto blogger like that, or you can just do it manually like this, whatever you want to do. But again, there's a link below if you want to try this out. This is the process that I use, which I see usually instant results when I start doing articles based on these specific things. So if you want an instant traffic lift in just a couple of minutes of work, I would highly suggest using this tool.